I have just intelligently snagged the queen from my white opponent. He plays this move and I play here, which I prepared with this move, and now his queen is lost. He tries this desperate attempt. I duck under here. He goes this way, and I first of all take the queen with check, and then we get to this position. Practical decision making. What are the variables? We have a pawn that is about to become a queen, protected by this bishop. We can't be careless. One careless move and this pawn becomes a queen. Now we have a rook staring down at the queen too, and the rook, if we move the queen out carelessly some way, the rook can come and protect this promotion square for the pawn. There's a lot that's happening. Anyway, this knight is in a pair right now, so maybe we can get away with a move as such. I don't know what you would play, but in this position, what I had to consider was that, look at his pawns. These are the only pawns he has. I have this pawn. This piece is in a pin. Look at these two pawns I have, unopposed. Only these two pieces, which are carefully combated by my own, there's 3 pieces here, there's 3 pieces here. I figured that no harm will come from exchanging this most powerful piece, deterring this bishop from protecting the pawn and picking up the pawn and going into an endgame where I'll be completely winning. But I knew I had to play accurately. Anyway, he gets out of the pin and I go to attack another pawn. He goes to attack this pawn and I figure that pawn is important. So let's just start pushing it. He goes to, reveals an attack on this pawn and it's fine. I go to attack the bishop because let's take away one of the pieces. The less pieces there are on the board, the more convincing my endgame will be. He goes here and I immediately utilize my fork to pick up that bishop anyway. He goes for that pawn and now you can see I have these 2 pawns unopposed. They keep marching forward. He tries to go defend on the light squares. I say no problem, he keeps going. He plays this move and I play this move. Now you can see that if I try to go here, this bishop can come here and defend that queen in square. But I had to say something. He goes this way and then I start here. He now starts to bring the queen to support the bishop so that they can tackle these pawns, but I go here. The idea being that I am now free to push this and the king is just 1 square too late, because as you can see, my knight and pawn cover these 2 squares. So what does he play? He goes down here and then I play this move because he can no longer come here. My bishop will take. So now he has to take, distracting him. And then I bring out the queen into the game. He comes here and I hit him with check and my opponent resigns. As you can see, this opponent is not the small opponent. He's rated 2,246. So this is definitely a huge opponent. But that simple pragmatic decision, I mean, there's so many boo-boos in position. I welcome you to look in the comments and to